Hi Mona, my name is Nyandra Conrad, and here is a full website audit video for Dr. Joanna. I am going to be comparing her website and compare that to her main competitor. There are three main things I wanted to cover with you today. First, your Google business page. Second, your website content. And third, our backlinks. So stay till the end of this video because I'm going to show you how you can have 6 times more traffic to your website than what's happening right now. And I'm going to show you how you can save an extra $2,000 in your marketing. So the only thing I ask from you is some feedback. Please reply to this email and let me know if you found this helpful. And if you can also let me know if you're interested in knowing next steps, that would be helpful for me as well. So let's get to it. So when a customer is looking for a service, they usually Google it. I went ahead and searched up dermatologist in Arcadia because that's where you're located. And the first section here that you see is what we call the Google Map Pack. And to the left of that are Google Business Profiles, or we call them GBP for short. As you can tell, Google only recommends the first 3 businesses in the area, and that's why you want to optimize your GBP. And I'm going to give you some tips on how you can do that. So I actually found you guys on the second page of Google on, I believe, the 40th spot of this map pack. So definitely you need to optimize this so that you can bring in more leads for your business. And you can do that by putting more pictures, right? So right now you only have 1 picture and Google usually likes 100 plus pictures. So definitely keep adding photos of your service, what you guys do, and if you even have customers as well, add that to your GBP and it's going to help your search rankings. The second thing I wanted to mention here are reviews. Right now you guys have no reviews and that's huge. Reviews are social proof, so you do want to add this on a consistent basis as well. And if you have reviews on outside sources like Yelp and Facebook, add that to your GBP and it should help your rankings. The third thing I wanted to mention here is what we call a citation. A citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number as it appears on your GBP, and you want to have more citations than your main competitor. So you want to register your business in famous citation sites like Yelp, BBB, and there are others there as well. You want to have more citations than your competitor because this is a huge credibility factor in Google's eyes, and the more citations they see from you, the more they're going to recommend your business. So now that you know a little bit about how this map pack works, let's move to the section below that. This here is what we call organic search rankings, and this is where 70% of your business comes from, and this is by optimizing your website, right? So we're going to review your website right now. So this is your website, and I do love that you put your picture here. It makes it a lot more personable, so great job on that. My first critique for you guys is your website content. So the words on your website counts as website content, and you do want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your website because within that word count, you're going to include as much buyer intent keywords. So what is a buyer intent keyword? A buyer intent keyword is basically what people are potentially searching for on Google when they're looking for your service. So an example of a buyer intent keyword is dermatologist in Arcadia, California, right? You can be even more specific to the services you offer and say, for example, Botox treatment in Arcadia, California. Those are all buyer intent keywords you want to add to your website, and that's going to help your search rankings, and that's going to help your website rank for those search terms. So I hope that made sense. Now I'm going to pull up my web crawler program to show you how your website is performing on the back end and compare that to your main competitor. So this is what's happening on the back end. You guys are utilizing 68 of those buyer intent keywords we talked about, and there's definitely room for improvement here. Continue to know those keywords to add so that you can start ranking for them. Let's look at your main competitor and see how many keywords they have. So your competitor has double what you guys have. They have around 146 keywords, and they're just maximizing those buyer intent keywords people are looking for, right? And this is why they're first on that search term. And I'm pretty sure there are other keywords they're not utilizing. So take this into account and learn all the keywords they're ranking for, add that to your website, and you should be able to see your website rank better. The next number I wanted to talk about is this backlink number right here. So backlinks are just basically a link from a separate website that links back to your website. And this is also a big credibility factor for Google. And the more backlinks you have over your competitor, the better it is for your website. So let's take a look. They have 345 backlinks versus you have 32 backlinks. And that is a huge gap, right? And when you look at this way, when Google sees this, for example, they see 32 backlinks or websites vouching for your business versus they see 345 of these websites vouching for centerforadvanceddermatology.com. And that's why they're ranking first, and that's why Google will recommend this business over yours to someone looking for a dermatology service, right? Because they're utilizing all the keywords and they have more backlinks. And that is kind of just scratching the surface of what SEO is, but I hope that made sense. I do love spreading massive value, and I found you guys on the third page of Google, so just wanted to give some insight on how this all works. And I wish that you implement the things that you learned today so you can start ranking higher and bring in more leads for your business. So this is kind of like how it all ties together so that you have the big picture. So let's just say that you do implement everything and you start ranking first on Google. This is the amount of traffic that's coming into your website, right? Almost like 7 times what you guys have, because that's what's happening to your main competitor. They have over 700 people visiting their website. And in terms of the value here, it shows an almost $2,000, right? This actually shows you how much they're saving every month on marketing efforts just from ranking organically. So they're also saving an extra $2,000. And that's crazy, right? And this is just one part of SEO. There's many things you can go about this. You can also start ranking for service areas close to your office. Like there's many ways to go about this to increase your traffic, but this is just the potential of it. And I hope this made sense. And in the beginning of this video, I did ask for that feedback. Please let me know if you found this helpful. And if you can also let me know if you're interested in knowing next steps. I'd love to create a whole plan for you guys depending on your needs. And I'd love to work with you guys. So again, my name is Deandra Conrad, and thank you so much for watching this video.